Are you the type to see the glass half empty or half full? Well, in today's video, we're talking about the fact that when life gives you lemons, you should expect a blessing. Hey, what's up, Journey Gang? Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. If you're new here, hey, hello. My name is Life. On this channel, we help to bridge the gap between neuroscience and spirituality. We focus on how our minds work so we can create our own reality. Yes, we are intentional creators here on the channel, so if that sounds like you get down, feel free to stick around and subscribe if you feel in the vibe. In today's video, we are talking about circumstances. We're talking about when things start to look like they are falling apart, what to do, how to manage. And this is me just giving you my opinion, my take on it. When circumstances start to fall apart, what you don't do is panic. What you don't do is let it make you feel some type of way. A lot of times when we have these conversations, people are like, look, like, you don't understand. My situation is different. I'm going through health problems. I'm going through financial problems. I'm going through a breakup. My kids are being terrors. It always feels like it's so much bigger than what anybody else could be going through. Like, hey, life, if you can ignore your circumstances, that's great, but my circumstances are different. I can't do that. And the truth is, you absolutely can. You have to train your mind to do it, but you absolutely can do it. I think what we don't realize is that we have choices. Every moment is a brand new moment to choose how you feel, right? And we think that our circumstances should make us feel happy or make us feel sad or make us feel angry or fearful. But whatever is going on in your circumstances is a manifestation from what you already been feeling. And the only way to change what's coming, your future circumstances, is to change how you feel now. Is to change those energies, to change your vibration, change your state, as Tony Robbins always says. Change the things that you are attracting now. Like, so usually when circumstances go wrong for me, I try to look back and figure out, like, what was I thinking? What was I feeling? Was I thinking things were going to go wrong? Was I anticipating something happening? Because a lot of times, if you think back, you can recall feeling off. You can recall honing in on some negative thoughts or some negative feelings, and oftentimes you can instantly correct it and get things shifted back in the right direction if you start from within and start to change your inner vibration. We've mentioned this before on the channel, where when you're looking in the mirror, like if I didn't like the shirt I had on, I'm not going to reach to the mirror to change the shirt. I'm going to reach back to me, to my human state. And that's what we have to realize. Our outer circumstances are like the mirror. It's like looking in the mirror. And so you have to go within. You have to change your energetic history. So I'm going to share one way that I continue to do that when things fall apart, quote unquote. I just keep repeating to myself, things are always working in my favor. Things are always working in my favor. I don't care what it looks like. It don't matter. Things are working in my favor. Or I'll just repeat the opposite of what's going on. So if it's like, I'm not getting hours at work, I'm getting hours at work. I'm getting paid. I have lots of money. I got things going on. I have plenty of time on shift. However you want to say it, I'll just keep repeating the same thing over and over. Just like we're doing this Just Ask challenge, and we're asking ourselves those questions, those affirming questions. We're asking 3 different questions, but we're asking about the same end. So that's what I do when things are looking like they're falling apart in my circumstances. I'll just remind myself there's nothing to be sad about. There's nothing to be mad about. It just is what it is. And sometimes you don't realize that even though that circumstance looks negative, either it's going to rectify itself and turn itself around, or it's meant for your good. If your energy is on point and you're sure you haven't manifested anything negative, you're sure your energy wasn't really off, you can equate it to, well, this must be working in my favor. This must be something that I need in my life. Even if it's something that looks like it's falling apart, oftentimes it could be something that needs to fall apart so that you can get what you are looking for, so that your manifestation can come. So a lot of times we are looking at our circumstances like, man, that's cold. That's you doing me dirty. party or whatever, but it could be to your benefit. So as long as you're repeating those things to yourself, this is always working in my favor. This universe revolves around me. God always got my back. I'm always protected. I'm always guided. Think of as many things you can repeat to yourself, and your circumstances will begin to change. That is how the laws of the universe work. That is how we create our own reality. And if you're not in a place where you actually believe that, that's okay, because you're watching this channel and you're obviously here for a reason. So I'm hoping that you got something out of this video. So that's really all I wanted to share to you today, is that we need to be able to look beyond our circumstances, but we do that by verbally reconvincing ourselves of another circumstance. We're reconvincing ourselves of another outcome, and we're sure that whatever it is, we're able to look beyond what's going on and see that it's working in our favor. So if you've made it this far into the content, I want you to go ahead and leave the looking emoji, the little eyes, or the one with the looking glass, the magnifying glass, whatever you want to put in the comments. I want you to put either one of those there. And I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I love you all for no reason at all. I'll see you soon.